Ooh, wait. I'm back, guys. I told you already. I don't make believe. I make believers, family. I'm back again. I'm your gracious host, Drummer Boy, 1980. Hailing from the Carolinas, Columbia, South Carolina to be exact. I hope you had a good day today. If not, you know the old adage. Ask yourself why and remember, happiness is an inside job and it will always be an internal affair. Well, family, we back again today with a reaction from jenkins, Andrew Tate, Brittany Renner, and some modern day women plus auntie. All right, let's see what's about to happen. I'm gonna call your attention to the screen, family. All right, let's go.
Well, everybody's got a chance to talk.
I'm gonna shut up and have my Clementine.
No, I want to know. I want to learn from you, sir.
You want to learn from me?
Well, I wanted to answer. I feel like it goes for both. It's not just one or the other. I feel like it's self-accountability.
Definitely.
Women are not accountable for themselves. I agree with you there.
Why just women though? What
It's
about
both.
men?
It's both.
Yeah,
It is
definitely both.
It is both. You're right. But society punishes men for not being self-accountable. But society does not punish women for not being self-accountable. I'll give you an example. If you're a man and you're arrogant and you think you're something when you're not, trust me, society will teach you very quickly that you don't matter when you don't get laid and you stay a fucking brokey. If you're a chick and think you're something when you're not, you can run around with your ego, still get dates, still get laid, still have a fairly sensible social life. Society as a whole doesn't come along and slap you in the face with realizations. If you're a man and you think you're something you're not, it is a ticking time bomb until society teaches you a lesson. That's the difference. This is why men in general are more self-accountable, because the men who are not self-accountable get fucked up. So those who are successful are very self-accountable people. They look at themselves and go, okay, the only way I'm going to get and progress further, the reason she left me, the only way I'm going to do better, make more money, et cetera, is I have to change. Most women don't want to do that. They don't sit and think I have to change. They think, oh, he left me because it's him, and I lost my job because and this is this because of this. No, you women don't look in the mirror and change a fucking thing.
Huh? Is that not the truth? I can't dispute none of that. That's the gospel. Huh? Men have to adapt. And that is just what it is. There's no two ways, no way around it, because it's too big to go around. It's simple as what Andrew Tate just laid out. And anybody that disagree with that, apparently that you don't know about life. You don't know about the game. You don't understand the dynamics between a man and a woman, apparently. Because you can't push no holes through that. Women are not accountable. They always blame somebody else. It's always somebody else. Put it in the comment section. Is that the truth or is it a lie? I want to hear from y'all, all right? Let's go.
Forget what you're forgetting right nowadays. They can't change it because it's all about body positivity.
Are you saying?
They can look sexy at a size 28.
Are you saying Lizzo's not a 10?
Are you guys trying to get me canceled?
See, I'm not gonna lie. I don't agree with what you just said, because 90% of cosmetic surgery is by women. Women are trying to change as much as possible. Men don't want to change. They're not accountable for themselves. They think that because they're a man, you're going to be attracted to them.
Now, out of everything that Andrew Tate just laid out, plain and simple, even a fool could understand this, right? You hear this lady here response. She jumped to the physical. Physical is good, but BBLs and all of that, men don't care about that one iota. Understand me, hear me talking. Men don't care about no BBLs. They very, very few, very far in between, all right? What men care about is more of the internal, because the internal will actually exude and come on the outside. I know it sounds simple, but simplicity is good. But everybody want to jump the trigonometry when they can't do simple math. And that's what we're trying to tell you. You changing everything else. You trying to do everything else but what men want you to do. You're doing it for other women, in my humble opinion. Now, listen at this, guys. Listen.
No, like you can't be fat. You stay at home. You're just playing video games, and you expect a woman to want to fuck you. No, she's not gonna want to fuck you.
Yeah, but then she won't. This is the point. And then she won't, and society will teach them a lesson. They might be able to pull off a little blag with a girl for a year or so, but in general, they're going to end up lonely. In general, they're going to struggle to find partners. I agree with you with the cosmetic surgery thing. Women are happy to change their appearance and change how they look, but they're not happy to change how they act. Most of them, they're not happy to change. No, they're not.
The women are changing what the men don't care about. The men don't care about the big old lips.
Yes, they do.
No, they do it. The women are doing that for themselves.
Yeah.
Because the men don't care about it. The men would rather a woman change her stinking attitude than put on all that makeup and hair and everything. That's what the men want. But the women will go out there like, oh, I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that. If you look at a man and the man said, yeah, he's fat. The man will if he's feeling bad about himself, he wants to make something, he'll go and hit the gym. What's the woman going to do? Go and do? Get a BBL, get her lips done, put on her makeup, put on her hair, and stay the big old fat person that she is and say, oh.
Auntie talking to him, ain't she? She talking to him, right? Understand something. And women, and I know, I'm not bashing, but if you want to call that, or either it falls under the umbrella, you can call it whatever you want to call it, because quite frankly, I don't care. I mean, honest with you. See, women want to put in minimum effort and get maximum benefits. Let me say that again for the slow kids sitting in the back. Women want maximum benefits with minimum efforts. Instead of going to the gym, they want to cheat. But cheating come with consequences. Huh? And what the lady said prior to Auntie, talking about the guys up on the couch. Yes, we understand about them. Now, granted, just because you attract something doesn't mean that you necessarily have to accept it, right? So who does the onus falls on? It's still back to you. You see how simple that is? If they catch you at a vulnerable time, that's still your decision to make. You can't blame it. Oh, he's no good. If you go get pregnant by a no good bum, my question is, why did you accept? Because everybody is not being tricked and bamboozled and getting the wool pulled over their eye all of a sudden. Huh? We gonna talk truth today. Everybody is not being fooled. Everybody is not being hoodwinked. So you can't point your fingers at the men. And no, this is not gender war. This is placing accountability on where it needs to be. Simple. I would tell me, if you're broke, you ain't got no money, I wouldn't mess with you either. Because a woman's job is to find the best suitable partner as possible, right? So, yes, I would look a man flat foot in the eyeball. Tell him, bruh, if you ain't doing nothing for yourself, you can't complain about no women, bruh. Period. Point blank. I don't even want to hear it. Because the baseline is tangibles, resource. That's the baseline. If you ain't got no money, bruh, you might as well to just shut up and stop complaining. You have to take what you can get. Huh? Lizzo? Oh, God.
It's body positivity. The men don't even want that. And the women are not getting all this cosmetic surgery for the men. They're getting it for themselves. You can't turn around. What man wants a woman that's going to turn around, go and have an operation and can't sit on a plane because her ass has been injected or been interfered with? She got to lie there on her stomach. Do you think the men want that? Or wake up in the morning before you got to hit the house, she's got to put on. I'm sure I worried about some of the men because they must go out with a woman. Ooh. And then when they wake up in the morning, they think, who the hell is she?
The scars,
by the time you take
catfish.
everything off, women need to change their attitudes before they change their makeup. I'm sure that even more than that, change your attitude. Because women will go out there and they would want to change this, they want to change that. All the things that don't count. If you learn to, the same way how women can go out there and learn to put makeup on, learn to cook, learn to wash by hand. Learn to please a man.
That is so outdated,
that's what you need to do.
That's outdated, girl.
She said,
right.
girl.
That's outdated.
She's right.
For who?
Listen at the poster child for this modern social media age. That's so outdated, girl. See, this is right here, ladies. Pay very close attention. This is why nobody won't stay with her for a long period of time. Simply because her mindset, the very things that they are talking about, having a discussion about, is you're talking about the girl sitting on the couch next to you. That's who you're talking about, huh? Let's talk about the elephant in the room. We all know what Brittany Renner represent. She can try to backtrack and try to say, well, no, I was innocent. I was a damsel in distress. No, you was a hoe. That's what you was. And now that the wall has came into view and it's getting closer and closer, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go a step further than that. In my humble opinion, you done hit the wall. Even though you still look good, but no man don't want no wore-out woman that's public, because that don't bring nothing but shame and a disgrace to that man. And when y'all understand that, then life will become somewhat more palatable to you instead of being insufferable. Huh? But listen at her.
I'm saying it's like we had literally just talked about this off camera when you guys picked me up from the airport, when we were talking about what's the value system or the point system for a woman who cooks versus a woman who can suck good dick and fuck well.
But you can cook and suck dick as well.
No, but I'm saying is that Pearl, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but quoting her was that when she interviewed people on the street, that there was more points given to something for like a sexual return as opposed to, wash dishes by hand, there's a dishwasher. Why cook? We can eat out. There's a chef. People don't give a fuck about that.
That's what they think.
But we literally just talked about this yesterday.
No, it was okay. I did a street interview and I asked the guys, would you rather have a girl that gave good head or a good cook? And most guys
want this.
But I think that's
for
more,
the quick satisfaction.
But I think that's more for like a one night stand.
But what I'm trying to say is that if all the women out there, and they're talking about, well, some of the women want to be settled down. They want a man, right? And you got to think what the man wants. The man ain't interested in that. Look at when you're doing street interviews, you're interviewing single people. Look at the people there that are happily married and ask them what they do. Because all the things that the women out there are doing, you can be a housewife, you can be going out, you can suck head just as good as any old tramp on the street. And keep your man and have a man. And I can say that because I'm 32 years in counting.
Auntie, you can't say attraction is not important though.
Talking to your mic.
You can't say attraction is not important though.
It is important.
For you to initially, exactly. A man is not going to find you attractive and then think, because you can cook well. It's got a chef.
A man's going to find you attractive and he's going to...
let's ask Andrew.
Would you be with a girl that's 5 out of 10 because she can cook?
That ain't what I said.
Oh, firstly, that's not what she said, to be fair. And secondly, I'd be with a 10 out of 10 who can cook because I'm top G. But to make the point, I think what you have to understand is what men are looking for in a relationship. So you did the street interview and you're asking single people, probably young people, probably idiots who know they're on camera talking shit about good head, all this garbage. It's bullshit. What men are interested in life, not just in their relationship, but in their life as a whole, is status. I don't think most people understand, especially women, how competitive the male world is and how competitive it is for status. This is why men do everything they do. Men buy the faster car, not to drive any faster, because of status. It's why we want a bigger house. We don't give a shit where we live. It's because of status. It's why I want to go to the gym and get big and strong, because of status. Everything we do is about status. It's why I want the better jobs. It's why I want more money. It's why I want to be respected. So what's the number one thing we want our female to give us? Status. That's what we want. So she can give us status by being beautiful. That's one thing she can do. But another thing she could do is if I turn up home and I come home with my boys and she says, I'll cook you all a steak. That's status. That's all my boys going, Ross, you've just been out all night and she's here and she's going to cook for all of us and she'll clean up and tidy up. Boom. That's the kind of girl a man's not going to want to lose because it makes him look good.
Without
That's
complaining.
what men want. Status. Suck a dick, blah, blah, blah. Listen, dick can only be sucked in so many ways. I mean, let's be serious about this.
Have you had the Gok 3000?
No, this is actually a serious point, right? This is a very serious point because the Western world has collapsed in real time and it's a failed society. And one of the reasons it's a failed society is because of the over-sexualization, especially of females as a whole. If a woman comes up to me and goes, I'll be the best sex you ever had, I am fucking revolted. I don't want the best sex I've ever had. I want you to be pure and a virgin. You should know what sex is. Cook my fucking dinner. Shut up. Don't come and talk to me about fucking sucking dick. It's vile. It's disgusting. I don't.
What you think about that? Nah, according to social media, and look across social media, don't take my word for it. What do everybody promote? Now, you see why y'all can't get a good, decent man. You might get him for a little while, but that sex stuff gets old. I've been trying to, ever since I had my YouTube channel, what have I been saying? I've been talking about status. Huh? I've been talking about a woman is a man representative that falls into the umbrella of status. Ain't no man want no gutter trash from no race, white, black, Asian, Mongoloid, what? None of them. The more promiscuous you are, especially publicly, you gonna have a hard time getting a man. Sierra was lucky and blessed to get Russell Wilson. Huh? God almighty no. You heard me? She was lucky. Seeing everybody make her the poster child, that's a one-off. That's a happenstance. That's a unicorn. That's an aberration. That's not the norm. That's where you stay losing, because you get on Instagram, show every part of your body, from your breast, from your camel toe, put on stuff so tight you can see a bump on your rear end. That's how tight it is. And you think a guy that's about something want that. See, you getting everything confused with this hip hop, this rappity rap stuff. That's what you're getting confused with. That's why you stay heartbroken, because you don't want to do it the proper way. There's only one way that this gonna go. I don't care whether you like it. I don't care if you outright appalled by what I'm saying. Who cares? But you still heard the truth. Let's give it to Andrew again. Come on, Andrew.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Can I say something?
I don't want to hear that shit. What I want is a woman who makes me look good. No woman who's running around talking about sucking dick can make me look good. So I lose interest completely and utterly, and that's the truth. So what she's saying is completely correct. These are old school things, but it's not about the act. Yes, you can order food, of course. It's about the status that comes with it. That's what it's about.
That's the end of the clip, guys. But did you hear what the man said? There is nothing, and I mean nothing, that I disagree with. And y'all know me by now. You know I'm the first one to say something, but nah, bro, it don't work like that. But what he's saying, when it comes to relationships, I'm closely aligned to Andrew Tate. I'm very closely aligned. They might be a few little nuances, things that we might can split hairs about. But other than that, when it comes to the dynamics between a man and a woman, I'm pretty much lockstep and armed with him. Ladies, listen to me. No man that's about something don't want no 304s. I don't care how you put it. They might be one here and there, but it's not enough to go around. I'm talking about the masses. We talking about the general population of men. They don't want that because it don't make them look good, because she has been ran through. She has been played with a lot. She done had a whole deluge of guys that have been up in her midsection. Guys don't want that because there is no rarity to it. Now, whenever you have a woman that have an extreme low body count or either a virgin, that's rare. I'm showing you the process, the mindset of a man. It's very simple. Rarity is where it's at. No matter what level you on, you can make your guy look good. You can get what he have. Let me drop this game on y'all, and then I'm gone. Hypothetically speaking, let's say me and you was talking for about roughly a month. We haven't had sex yet, right? We haven't had sex of none of that. You know how you can find out whether I'm a good guy or not? God almighty no. What you do, since you are not so deep emotionally invested at that point, because it's only been a month and we haven't had sex yet, we are still in the courting phase. Hear me? Hear me? Hear me? We are still in the courting phase. So there are no deep tied emotions to me as of yet. Let me tell you what to do. You submit to that man and see how he handle you. Just think about it. Submit to him and see how he handle you. And see how he treats you. See whether that he's gonna abuse it or not. Because at that point, after all, you're not invested yet. So it won't be nothing to just break off from him and go your own way. But you just seeing how he would handle you. That's all that you have to do. Some of y'all won't get that. And some guy, oh, drama, shut up. Get out my face. Give him the power and see how he treats you. And then you can pretty much know where you stand with him. Because there is an old quote, absolute power breeds corruption and all that. Hear me? If a guy have your best interests at heart, he won't abuse you. Now, I didn't say he was perfect, but he won't abuse you. he won't talk down on you. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on up out of here, but I'm coming back soon. Now, granted, this is part 1. I'm going to probably do this whole live stream. Shout out to Andrew Tate, Just Pearly Things, Brittany Renner, Auntie, and the modern women sitting on the couch. This is part 1. I'm going to probably have an infinite number of screams on this one. All right, guys? But come on back to see me. But before you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come on back to see me, guys. You know what I do on this side. I do appreciate y'all in advance, man. Hit the like button, hit the share button, comment, family. Let's have a conversation in the comment section. I should go live and actually do this. Hit the cash out. Help me out a little bit over here. I do appreciate you. You also can support my channel by going to the Super Thanks family located under the video. And with that being said, peace, blessings, and much success to everybody. And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.